Alright, well I have a whole bunch of points that I can use right now. Nicole! We'll give you block rate up, which is boost block rate by 10%. Pretty self-explanatory.
I can get stronger.
We'll give Glimmer healing power up, boosts healing by 10%.
My senses got sharper.
And then we'll give Shulk attack up, boost attack by 10%. Yummy.
Another one down.
And then we'll give Rex also attack up, also boost attack by 10%.
Haha! Now we're getting the good stuff.
We'll give Matthew critical up, boost critical rate by 10%.
Got a new skill.
Oh. And then we'll give. We will upgrade A's Sword Mirage, which will now take 3 hits to recharge instead of 4.
My arts grow ever more refined.
We'll give Nicole guard efficiency up, boost damage reduction rate by when blocking by 15 percentage points. Well.
All right, looking good.
And we'll give Glimmer attack up, boost attack by 10%.
I learned a skill.
And we'll upgrade Shulk's. How does Monado armor? Which upgrades the field range of effect to large, and also takes 7 hits to recharge
Let's work on this one.
instead of 8. And we'll upgrade Raging Flame, I guess. Where is it? So our current Raging Flame is boost damage up by 6% when landing a critical hit. And now it'll be boost damage up by 8% when landing a critical hit.
That'll come in handy in battle.
Great. Great. There's still some enemies down here that I need to go beat up. Like you, Dark Garafa.
We can do anything.
Yeah, watch me crush it.
Crush it.
Heavy red.
Flare, Arya.
No, pay attention to me, please.
Double bringing it.
Love playing ballad.
That's how we want to carry on. Careful.
The outcome is paid to the lucky.
Oh, you too? Alright then.
I'll follow you. Oh no.
Flare, Arya.
It's me you would.
Right, that takes care of that.
Yeah.
Dark Skull. I missed. I've missed 3 times in a row. I've missed 4 times now.
Flare, Arya.
I've missed again, man.
Would slow us down.
I know I can count on you all.
I think Shulk's eyesight is failing him. I don't think I'll go over there, actually. Well, maybe I could potentially sneak paste.
Check that out.
A container.
Grab it just in case.
Yummy.
Got a rare one. Score.
Got a rare one. There's something up here as well. A scaror.
Careful. They're after us.
Hello. Oh yeah, and I guess there's a person here too. I guess that would be important.
This was basically what I predicted. Hey, one of Matthew's people, right?
Cyril! Or something like that. You have ears. Hey, who are you then? I'm Matthew. We've been rounding up city survivors whenever we find them. Okay. Okay. You seem a bit too relaxed. Are you sure you're okay? You're not the first to ask me that. And in that same tone as well. Right. So anyway, come with us? Yeah. It's still closed. Sir, yes, sir. Oh, Cyril.
Let's make a note.
Soleil! Something like that. I don't know, these names are weird. I think there's another person past this big dude.
Are we ready for this? Ready when you are. So
Hello. I just don't want to get the attention of this big dude over here.
thanks for that.
I do not wish to have the ire of this big giant enemy.
Double spinning it.
Quick and painless, thankfully.
Your turn. Your turn.
More intel on the outside.
There we go.
Topped up the training, I guess.
Yeah, there is, because there's a question mark over here. And this guy is snoozing, so you can just walk past him. No, this is a... It's a bush! No, it's a container.
It would be nice to find something useful.
A most uncommon item.
It's the last container I needed.
Sweet.
Sweet! Oh yes, there's that spot. Well, I'll go there and then I'll finish up this
Made
quest that I've been dealing with. I think this question mark over here is our last survivor. And I totally just walked right past him. Hello, Amarin. Amarin. Yes, give me my points, they're delicious. Excuse me, You're alright now. We're not your enemies, relax. We're on the lookout for folk who made it out of the city. We're here to bring you to safety. Oh, thank goodness. Can't believe the nightmare's over. My name is Amarin. Honestly, I can never thank you enough. It can't have been easy for you. But don't worry, you'll get to rest soon. Thank you so much. Yay!
I'll remember that name.
Great. I don't think that's every single city survivor, is it? No. Oh, it is. That's all the city survivors. Alright then. Right. Where do I need to go for this quest? I think it was here. Or was it here? I don't remember. No, I've already been here.
Here's our destination.
This isn't where I want to be. There's a place. Where is it? Here. Or is this it? No, this isn't
We're
it
here.
either. No, this isn't it. I'm having issues. I'm having issues. It's here somewhere. Yes, that's right there. I remember. It's okay. I figured it out eventually.
Here's our destination.
Oh, hey, we can see some unique monsters. That's great. Yeah, it's the two of the biggest Levnesses in Kevis and Agnes. And I think you have to fight them at the same time. I'm not so sure.
Ah! That was higher than I thought.
Eyes high on the gates, the old kingdoms fall. Eyes to the ground, the king's last recall. The riddles never end. A gate, old kingdom's demise. I suppose that suggests a land that has already fallen. More importantly, how long is this wild Medusa chase going on for? Relax, kid. Judging by this message, I think the next stop will be the last one. How can you tell? Feel it in my bones. Reassuring. Look, just trust me, will you? I'm an old hand at this kind of stuff. You're stuck with it this far, right? Might as well see it through to the very end. Yes, now I go here. Here is the place where I must go. I remember.
Made it.
Right here. That wasn't where I was standing, but okay. Eyes high in the gate, and old kingdoms fall. Eyes at the ground, the king's last recall. Dig in here. Oh, hey, it's that thing. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Some kind of gauge, I think. I've never seen one this shape, though.
So, is that the answer to all the riddles? It's just some junk. Man, talk about a letdown. Boss, something on your mind? Titan's foot. I was sure I'd lost this ages ago. Finding it now in this condition, it's gotta be fate at work. It seems you know something about this relic that we don't, Rex. More or less. It's something I'd found when I was just a kid. A certain king asked me, you see. Hauling up a mega ancient relics from the depths of the Cloud Sea. That was what salvagers like me did. Salvagers? Cloud Sea? I'll have to fill you in on it later. In any case, it seems like the mysterious messages were addressed to me from the get-go. You're saying it's all been prearranged? Wasn't like a conspiracy or anything. Just run-of-the-mill lesson. Just because the past has been lost and we can never go back to how things were, it doesn't mean everything's gone. Some things have a habit of sticking around. Just don't forget where you came from. Oh, nice. Ellipses. So, what do you want to do with that thing? Good question. We went through a lot to get it. Might as well at least put it up in the command center. You can look at it and reminisce. I can think of worse ways to spend our time. Yeah, that was one of the things that King what's his face wanted us to grab. Also, we get an accessory on Lockcat for doing this. I say that's worth it. I'll give this to A.
I look forward to optimizing my loadout.
The first letter of the English alphabet. I have a better harvest necklace. Yuppers, peppers. Maybe I'll give you this, I don't know. Right. Left. Now we go here, because there's people we need to talk to. People that must be spoken to. Over in
We've been seeing lots of city people around lately, huh?
Indeed. Proof our search is bearing fruit.
Colony.
It's gotten pretty bustling here, huh? Brings back the old city days.
You worked long and hard to make it happen. I'm proud of you, Matthew.
Thanks, man. I'd never say it to her face, but I'm actually kind of grateful to Salmi. Somehow or other, I always end up being roped into her bonnet-brained schemes. It's also giving me many opportunities to talk to a lot of liberators freely and openly. Without Salmi, I'd probably just be sitting alone on my own little island. One way or another, she's a special one. Excuse me.
It's a good thing you two made friends then.
Is it? It is, isn't it? For her sake as well, I hope. Salmi's dog's body hides him. Oh, there's one other person. Salmi! You know, I think his dad sounded like the coolest guy that ever lived. When we were kids, she used to tell me all these stories about the wild adventures he went on with her mom. That's probably why it gave me a wild hair for exploring and treasure hunting and stuff. I thirst for the great unknown. I know where you're coming from, and I have to be straight with you. I know. I'll stay level-headed and not go gallivanting off on any foolhardy expeditions. I gotcha. But just once before I die, I'd like to go chasing after my dreams, okay? For the record, that part's non-negotiable. And on that note, I'm gonna go put my bucket list down on paper. Irrepressible explorer Salmi. Now we have Lucille. The system that lets automatons operate by themselves was actually created by my little brother Hemel. So it's kind of a brain then. Was it really that tricky? Simply put, it's not really something you can pull off without knowing them from the inside out. He knows them better than me. He'll be a first-rate mechanic one day, mark my words. And I don't just mean that because he's my brother. Wouldn't it be he'll be all first? Oh. I have to at least give him a helping hand until that day comes. It's my most fervent wish. I'm the only family he's got after all. Senior Mechanic Lucille. Oh yeah, in the command center, there's now the Orbital Sky Raider. Yes, yeah, there's an artifact called an Orbital Sky Reader. To be blunt, I have no clue what it's for. But not all messages need clear answers. That's what I think anyway. The Orbital Sky Reader, huh? Actually. Can I do any of these things? Oh, I can get Tailwind 5 with a ultra pure gemstone, a mineral Darbus bone, 2 imperial Taos eggs, and 3 pale skeeter wings. And that's the maximum, oh boy. Steel protection 4, pure gemstone, 2 hard urchin scales, and 2 hard eggshells. Ultimate counter 4, pure gemstone, 2 Sagittarius machine rifles, and 2 thick rhinon tails. Brimming Spirit 4, pure gemstone, 2 Rogel ox crests, and 2 Fabris Aspar meat. Yummy. I only have one of those fins. Actually, don't I need those fins to upgrade my weapons? I think I do. I should turn in my medals. I should hand over my medals. I don't know when I'll get the movement speed up. Medal. Here's my medals. Hooves amulet. I think that's it actually. I think it's the one that I want. Oh no, that must have been item retriever, wasn't it? Yeah, it's item retriever. Unfortunate, but oh well. Right. Who needs a talking to? Amarin. I can't wait for dialogue. Hello. So I wasn't the only survivor. That makes me feel a bit better. But there are also children among those who escaped, and they're missing their parents. We'll do whatever it is in our power to keep the children safe and happy. Thank you. I'll try to contribute however possible as well. I must talk to you again. It's such a relief that the kids are all so well behaved. I think they understand what's going on, you know. It pains my heart to see such innocent things placed in such a horrid situation. I know. They're meant to be living their lives somewhere safe, happy, and carefree. And again. I heard Axel and Finlay were given a job. I couldn't believe it at first. And yet some of our lot have all but given up on the will to live. Those little troopers. They'll be one to reassure their parents, waiting for the day they'll come home. Kids really are something else. Aren't they, though? I must see if there's something I can do for them in return.
They seem to have something to share.
Matthew, I've decided. I'm going to build an orphanage for the children who survived this terrible ordeal. An orphanage, eh? We had one in the city as well. Might be just what this place needs. These children need to get a proper education, of course. But what they really need most is a family. Blood relations shouldn't even come into it. I think we have a duty to foster them and give them the support that they need. I'll help you with that. I'm actually pretty good with kids. Oh, that would be wonderful. Obliging ex-instructor
We
Amarin.
understand each other better now, huh?
Wonderful. Bobby, I need to do the things. This, I think I need to talk to you. Which you are all the way out here next to Pioneer's Point. Or close to Pioneer's Point, rather.
That was a trek.
Hello, I see you.
Ah! That was higher than I'd thought.
Hello, Bubba. Bubba, so here for Spring on Friend, but have ultra important pop quiz question. When it comes to dungeon, what is key to fun? Fun? Finding treasure, maybe? Very close, but no juicy broccoli. Correct answer is puzzles to solve. And it just so happened that Bubba loved making gizmos and contraptions to confound and bamboozle. If friends have any ideas for a new kind of puzzle gizmo, please do share with Bubba. Alright. Hey, my turn to ask you something. Isn't that an ultimate hammer on your back? Oh, correctulations. Friend have good eye to spot.
Suriku isn't the only Nappa to have one.
So why do you have one of those? Or, really, what are they even? The answer is tightly guarded secret. Wow, and here I was thinking we were friends. Berber keeps secret for benefit of friend. Will not know it increased thrill and spill factor 4,000-fold. Alrighty then. Berber hear that Noppa named Bobby trading in Noppa medals lately. That true?
Yeah, that's right. He's collecting them, he says.
Well, that's extremely thrilling and somewhat spilling also. Berber shall also do one day.
We may be able to ask them this and that.
Alright, let's talk now again. Great grammar. You friends, thank you. Thank you for always stop by and speak to Barbar. Well, I mean, you're working so hard on your own, I figured the least we can do is chat with you from time to time. Meh. Barbar touched to core of being. Hit seem universe, not abandon Barbar after all. Now Barbar fired up with will to work. We'll pull all of Fresh Zero to creating best dungeon ever. Dungeon Architect Berber.
That's how you make jumps.
I'm going to walk away from this guy and pretend I don't know him. Next is Karam. Let's go talk to this dude as well. Who's all the way not there. Actually, this guy probably only comes out at night, doesn't he? Doesn't he?
Okay, we've arrived.
Change time to night. Hello. How are the kids managing, by the way? Still keeping business afloat? Yep, they had a bit of on-the-job training, I reckon. I reckon they'll be raking in a tidy profit soon enough. That's so. Those tykes really have a good head on their shoulders. Besides, better knuckle down myself before they outdo me. Man, I'm having issues. A unit sent out to look for provisions. They came back with enough fruit to feed half an army. That's actually a bit much, too much. They're gonna go bad at this rate. I'm not sure what to do about that. Yeah. How about you throw them into a curry? Hey, to spice up the usual canteen fare, that's for sure. You sure fruit works with curry, though? Feels a bit wrong to me. Of course it does. We're only using dance apples, and it really brings out the flavor. Think what all the other fruit's gonna do. Yeah, I never knew. All right then, I guess I'll give it a whirl. I'm seeing something. Vision. George is about to become quite enraged. Let's try to be far away when that happens.
I wonder how they're doing.
Man's thinking he still has visions. The atmosphere's really changed around here ever since you guys showed up, you know? Yeah? Changed now. Oh, come on, man. Don't tell me you haven't noticed. Sometimes I can't tell if you're being modest or if you really are, or if you're just that dense. What I mean is, the mood's really lightened up. You really did make a difference to the people's morale. You think? Well, if you say so. Don't mind if I bask in the praise. If you're angling for a reward, you just ask me for any help, for help anytime you need. I'll come running. Supply manager, Karam.
Are they getting along well?
What else is there? Karsten. You probably come out in the day. Where are you? You're super far away, and I don't much appreciate that. No, you're on the bridge. You're on the bridge. Walking on the bridge. Hello. Ah, it's you, is it? Thanks so much for the other day. I wish I could give you a proper reward, but I'm afraid my belongings all went up in smoke. Take this at least. A gooseberry stew recipe. A recipe? More than enough, mate. Cheers. Thanks. Who'd have thought it? A whole vigilante group existing outside the city walls. What's your feeling? Think we can trust him? They've shown us a lot of kindness. Seems like a reason enough, if I'm honest. Take a word of advice from your elder boy. If you want to get by in this world, take nothing for granted. Ellipses.
Should probably talk face to face.
I heard about you. Heard you've been making quite a name for yourself. Nah, it's nothing really. Now, don't be modest. I know how difficult it is to back up one's words with actions. At least, I know I've always been a disappointment to myself. Never really took a scope box by the princess. I can't offer you much in the way of advice. Maybe I can still learn from you. Breathe a little inspiration in this stagnant old brain. Anxious oldster, Karsten.
Good thing we heard them out.
Wonderful. What else? Who else needs to be spoken to? I need to complete a quest before I can do anything with Kathy. Change Dylan's thing. I need to complete a quest. Cummings, I need to talk to you. Perhaps I should do some of the quests that are around here, actually.
Treasure. Nice.
Nice. Oh yeah, there's another cooking with Rex man. Rex, you got that look again. Well, that says you're itching to cook. No, I don't. I was just thinking is all. Earthy torpedo wrap. You like that one, don't you? Dunno. Never had one, so I can't really say. I see. I was under the impression that all the youths went gaga for it. What are you talking about? Well, we gather the ingredients first, then we can find out if we like it or not. Wow. Oh, well, I guess I will, I guess I have to actually see what these materials are. Cooking with Rexman part trays. You need 2 exalted Ores briskets, a fibrous aspar meat, and an amethyst vanilla for this quest. Okay, time to get cooking. Making food. That actually looks kind of nice. Right, it's done. Torpedo wrap recipe. Nice. And that's actually the last Cooking with Rex quest. There's only 3. Anyways, it's your turn. Hello.
Fight for the city's restoration my own way. I'm not doing it for others. And if these liberators don't like that, they can go stick it.
Mate, come on. After all they've done for you. Let it go, Matthew. He's ready to do what he wants.
Rude. Boy, liberators, what's the meaning of this? Enlisted citizens now, are we?
Pipe down, mate. You've got it all wrong. They're volunteers. They enlisted themselves. They've chosen to fight with us for the city, just as you had yourself.
Bah! Be as that as it may, sloppy training like this is only going to get people killed, mark my words.
Give him a hand, and I say we'll be immensely grateful for the help, I'm sure.
What? You cheeky little. It's not the issue, and you know it.
What is the issue then?
I don't believe it. Jethro accepted you. You?
Jethro's a friend of yours, I take it?
We were comrades in arms, both of us. Born warriors. He's a prideful man. And he's a prideful man, is Jethro. At least I thought so. Can't fathom what could have changed his mind.
They've got something to say to us.
I talked to him, that's what happened.
I've a bone to pick with you lot.
Those liberator training drills, they're a piece of piss. I'll be personally supervising the volunteer army too from now on. Well, that's terribly kind of you. We'll be glad of the extra assistance.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm only making a temporary basis. You know me, I might just walk.
Yeah, there's a hair in my mouth. Gross. Gee, someone talks tough. Any chance he's hiding a heart of gold under that thorny personality? Grizzled lone wolf.
You can rely on us.
Cummings. I guess we have Miguel. Oh, melody sustained. Take a look at this thing I found. Welcome, might the pretty lady desire a loot? Not exactly. I was wondering, could you look at this one for me? Oh? Oh, well, who would have thought? Tell me, where did you get this? Oh, I just picked it up off the ground on the way somewhere. Really? How curious. What, is it actually yours? Oh, not at all, but nevertheless, I do know all about it. Yes, this is just any old loot like the ones you see on display. It's a famous piece, one might even say legendary, crafted by a master of his art who is sadly no longer of this world. So it's quite a find. He never made many, and the ones that survive to this day are incredibly rare indeed. You have a priceless treasure on your hands. It passed through the hands of many a virtuoso in the beleaguered city's history, that's a word, until at some point it went missing. Oh, that's amazing. Hear that, Glimmer? Priceless treasure, he said. Ellipses. Yes, but the price of this loot is literally incalculable and immeasurable. But you're the one who ought to have it and play it, pretty lady, none other. Why me? As I said, the loot has been the inheritance of countless virtuoso players across the ages. And seeing your strong yet graceful fingers, I know that you yourself are also an eminent musician in your own right. Which is to say, it was a sense of inevitable that the loot would find its way into your worthy hands. Okay, but like, you can fix it, right? To my eyes, it appears that it would be as simple as replacing the strings. If you bring me the materials, I will take full responsibility of getting it in playable order. Tell us what you need. According to the ancient techniques by which the lute was constructed, the highest grade strings were made from animal intestines. And to the best of my knowledge of those, the guts of a rare giant and lutes produced the very sweetest of timbres. Or timbers. I see. No. One sec. Did you say guts? Yes, guts, indeed. She looked very unamused. You seem to have reservations. Like to Outback Steakhouse, perhaps. I don't suppose there was anything we could substitute for those. Modern manufacturing techniques make use of metal wires or synthetic fibers, but those would not suit such a lute, or suit a lute such as yours. A giant hand lute, was it? I feel like I saw one once in the old Lear battlefront. Oh, there was one in this region. How fortuitous a windfall. I'll go ahead and leave the loot with you. We'll do something about the materials. Acknowledged. I will await news and make preparations as I do so. Luck be with you. Oh boy, I can't wait. Can't wait to skip travel all the way over here. This is a good thing I already came down here.
This is the place.
Indeed. Ah, please don't do that. Stop lagging, please. I do not appreciate it. Wow, it's a big annelid. I perceive it with my eyeballs. There it is. Must be the annelid we're after. How did it grow to such a size? Truly a rare specimen if I ever saw one. It'd be a pain in the arse if it runs away, if it runs off. Let's take it down here and now. Time for a fight against the Gigantean Lord. It's level 47. I'll be your opponent. No! Pay attention to me. I'm the owl. I'm the one you want. Take this. And this. And then take some of this. Oh, Matthew's gonna die. Unfortunate. Break? No break. Hello. Please look at me. And only me. Oh, you're going. Great. Take this. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, bam! There we go. It has been done. Right on, Glimmer. You're up. Up? For what? What do you mean, what? We need the thing's guts, don't we? So you gotta slice it open and then get your hands around the pipes and I'll stop you right there. Unless you actually want me to barf. Bah, kids these days. Turn around, I'll do it for you. Thanks. In fact, anyone squeamish about blood can look the other way. This might get to be a wee bit graphic. Gooey. Rare and loot goods.
Right,
Tasty.
let's double time it.
Double time it, huh? Alrighty then. I'm doubling the time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, here we are.
Hello, I got the thingy. I got dotting. Hello again. I see you've succeeded safely procuring our disteratum. Yeah, eventually. Now, please wait a moment. I'll get the old bell fixed up in no time. Oh, squeaking. Wow, look at that. It's got a, what? Is it 9 strings? No, it's 8, I think. There, it's done. From now on, it is your loot. Thanks. Actually, can I ask one more thing? Oh, what might that be? I don't really know how to play. Would you, mind teaching me? I wouldn't mind. Of course I wouldn't, but I'm afraid I may not be equal to the task. I am a skilled craftsman, but somewhat embarrassingly, my ability as a player is middling at best. In fact, in that case, I will teach you. What, really? Oh, you can play the lute, eh? I dabble. Certainly, I wouldn't call myself a virtuoso. Huh. Well, this I didn't see coming. Thanks a bunch, eh? Well, then, could we get started? Why not? It's as good as a time as any. In view of the situation, could you choose a lute for me as well? Of course, it would be my pleasure to gift you one, and my honor too, if you deign to play it to your heart's content. That's a generous offer, and I appreciate it. But are you sure? You needn't be shy. After all, it is the player that makes the lute. Without a pair of hands to tenderly strum it, no heart-wrenching ballad can arise, no dulcet, something like that, song to stir the body and soul. Ellipses. Right then, pretty lady, behold. What's this? It's a musical score. I have set down the melodies of the city's musicians in sheet music. Alas, memory has its limits, and the songs that delighted the city in the past continue to slip away from me. Nothing would please me more than if you were to bridge the gap between us, your predecessors in the future. With song. It's a deal. You wouldn't be forgotten by my lute. I swear it. Yay! I completed the lute quest.
We can go speak to them later.
We can talk to him. I've more or less come to terms with the fact that this place shall punctuate the end of my story, you know, being in my vale of years. Let's say that. Oh, but here's the thing. Ever since I met your merry band, I've had a change of heart. Oh, really? Frail as this body is, I can still entrust my instruments to future musicians, to those who can carry on the trade. Driven by this purpose, I cannot afford to shuffle off this mortal coil just yet. That's right. If you've got time left to spare, you got to use every last bit of it. You're absolutely right. Dear youngsters, thank you for blessing our life with meaning. Old-timey luthier.
Always happy to help.
Incredible. Now then. Oh, there's Cyril. Wow, it's like a whole crumble of ruins out here. But if I'm not seeing many Nopon around, a bit of a letdown, honestly, considering how many there were in the city. Yeah, I don't know. We met a fair few on the way here, actually. That's good news. I'll look forward to meeting them. What else have you to say? Well, Balu and Guru were talking about you guys, you know. Huh? You met them? Yep, we all had a big mushroom feast together.
You really shouldn't go outside on your own like that. It's dangerous.
Okay, so's. I need to change Guru and Bobby's community statuses. I'll talk to you again. Guess what? I played a board game with Bobby today. It was so much fun. You and Nopon sure get along like a house on fire, don't you? Mm-hmm. I just love Nop to bits. They're cute and they're fluffy. Oh, I could cuddle them all day. Good for you, I guess. Weapon upgradification. Can I do it? The answer is yes. What could you?
Riku do good job. If Riku says
Oh,
so
I can
himself.
do it with a legendary Tetsudo shoulder gun.
Riku do good job. If Riku says so himself.
I need a mineral Darbus bone. Now we'll do, oh, there's Jethro, yeah. Is there anything interesting I can buy here? Maybe this, actually. Yeah. There we go. That is nice. What are you doing in there, Nicole? Get out of there. I see an item. Alright, now I gotta talk to Jethro as there's something in my eye. I don't like it. Oh, there's clothing here. That's disturbing.